Yeah, we'll keep this. So I'm thinking I'll probably go turn 1 Ragavan, and then turn 2 Double Darcy. Well, let's attack with the Ragavan first. Probably going to eat a Lightning Bolt at this point. Yeah, Unholy Heat. Takes down the monkey. I don't think there's any reason I'm playing the Prismatic Vista this turn. We can get planes with it next turn. Lightning Bolt. Hmm. Could go Seasoned Pyro. That gets rid of, like, I don't like doing that. Maybe we just put Obosh to hand here? If they go for Unholy Heat on one of my critters, I might go for... because, like, I might go for Delirium because we have 3 types. I should probably just go for Delirium. Get that damage in. That's another critter. And another land. So we miss. Oh, Hollow Fountain. So it's Jeskai. Prismatic Ending on one of my channelers. Yup. We get a Prismatic Ending as well. Nothing to target, but that is a sorcery. So we discard that, and we're going to get Delirium. Unfortunately, they have Counterspell mana up. So if we cast a Seasoned Pyro, they counter it, then we still are left without Delirium. I don't think we really have much else to do. Like, we could put Obosh to hand. That's probably the best thing. Kind of waste their counter magic. Yeah, that's pretty good. It should be fairly easy for them to cast anything they find. Oh, a Ragavan. Because of the legend rule, they're not going to be able to get that at least. Another Ragavan. Let's get them to counterspell this. Blood Moon. Okay. Takes away their white mana. Chandra, Dress to Kill. Oh, they got Spell Pierce for it. Discarding Obosh to the Pyromancer doesn't seem too great. Nothing we can do this turn. We can play the Obosh, or we can get some tokens from the Pyromancer. I think I'm going to get some tokens this turn. Oh, it's a lot of Archmage Charms, which has really gassed them back up. Hopefully a lot of cards in their hand require white mana, but I wouldn't bet on it. This looks like a Murktide. Just thinking, I needed to draw a red card here so I could cast Obosh and then Fury kill this. Hey Titan, good morning. Okay, they're coming in for 8. That's half my life total. Let's see if this Fury resolves. Decent. That's pretty good. I think that pretty much ends the game. Cheers, Titan. All right, let's bring in Path to Exile. Kind of sucks bringing in Path, but like we're not going to be relying too much on Blood Moon here. Could bring in Soul Guide Lantern. What's going on here? Stop doing that. There we go. Yeah, although like Relic doesn't play too nice with Dragon Rage Channeler, so we're using the Soul Guide Lantern instead. Well, that's an easy decision. Snap, keep that. Yeah, this is fine. We'll keep this. What do we get rid of? Maybe light up the stage? Like potentially playing Chandra on turn 2 is pretty good. Get rid of the Fury. That's fair. Makes more sense. I mean, it really depends a lot on what their early plays are going to be, which I have no way to know. I'm just wondering if I want to go get like basic mountain with this. We have white mana with Sunbaked Canyon. All right, Ragavan. Ah, dueling Ragavans. So I didn't want to play the Bomat Courier pre-combat in order to attack with it because if by some chance they decided they didn't want to block, I wanted to be able to play Chandra into Courier. But, oh, here we go. That's really good. Would have pathed the Bomat, get that extra land. Figure, like I'm trying to save that for a Murktide. Nice. Oh, Fury is gone forever. Oh, there's a Snapcaster. Hey, another Ragavan. Okay, so I guess we can bolt this, dash Ragavan. Good stuff. Gotta consider. All right. Chandra dressed to kill. Let's put that in the graveyard. Already got one. Hey, Soul Guide Lantern. Okay. Oh, another Snapcaster Mage. Why didn't I play the Soul Guide Lantern already? We pull a mountain off the top, so Chandra's not doing too much good for us there. Gonna get rid of their graveyard. Make it a little bit harder for them to get value out of any Murktides. Woof. Alright, so they're both going off onto Chandra. Ooh, that's a good one. Unholy Heat. I mean, that potentially kills the Jace. Could also kill Murktide. Since they have very few cards in the graveyard, they wouldn't be able to make it an 8/8. Another Prismatic Ending for Darcy. There's the Murktide, so we can kill that. But the problem is they've got a Jace. And we're 1 mana away from being able to activate Attack with Den of the Bugbear and cast Unholy Heat. So that's unfortunate because this would have been the perfect opportunity to kill the Murktide and kill the Jace. Oh, hold on a second. No, okay. Yeah, I counted right. I wonder if I'm just supposed to crack the Sunbaked Canyon here. Try and find something. Takes us off white mana, which isn't a huge deal. Leaving that Jace around is just so bad. Kind of fishing for a counterspell there. This could go really poorly for me. Alright, could have been a lot worse. Snapcaster Mage doing work. Card is still good. No attacks. I guess that makes sense if you want to save your Jace. Because if we draw land there, then Den of the Bugbear sends 2 creatures at Jace. Alright, I think this one is starting to get out of reach. They're able to activate the Jace turn after turn. They've got damage coming in, Ragavan for extra mana and card advantage. Woof. One land hand. Pretty risky. We got the light up the stage, so if we can keep the Bomat Courier for a turn, it could be good. I don't know that I can risk it, though. And way too many lands on this one. Fortunately, one of our lands is a spell, one is a creature, and one draws a card. So one of the cool things that you can do if you have the time is you can actually use a fetch land to discover what is underneath your Bomat Courier, because you have perfect information about everything in your hand, your graveyard, exile, The only things you don't know are these cards, so you use Process of Elimination and find them out. Nice. Hmm. Now this could be a really good matchup for us. Games 2 and 3, we have 8 Blood Moons. Chandra. Sorcery, land. Land. Let's put that to the graveyard. So I could potentially take these both off the table by evoking the Fury. It costs the Obosh, which is a hefty price. It also protects our Chandra. Well, if we wait a turn, then they cast Thought-Knot Seer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they would have. I mean, they could draw it, but yeah, that's true. And we'll just give them Tron into play. Why not? Ooh, Smasher. Is it going to be Double Smasher? Ah. And Smasher kills Chandra, and this game is over. I was thinking about light up the stage. What I should have done was played Sunbaked Canyon, activated Den of the Bugbear, killed Karn. Oh, I drew this card. I want to play it. Oh, there's better things to do. Just because you draw a card doesn't mean you have to play it this turn. Oof. Yep. Pretty cool that this is still seeing play. A little bit late there, Blood Moon. A little bit late. All right, let's try that again, but with 8 Blood Moons this time. 2 lands, we got a Blood Moon. We'll keep this. Okay, that's our 3rd land. Oh, okay. Well, there's a Blood Moon on top, so great. I mean, they know it's coming now, but yeah. Light up the stage, draws 2 good cards for 1 mana. Now, they got their wastes, so they're going to have colorless despite the Blood Moon. Expedition map goes and gets what? A swamp. So we'll Chandra, +1. Then we'll light up the stage. Not too much that's interesting there. We can play the Magus in the Moon next turn. Let's just play Bomat Courier here and attack for 2. Chalice on 1. Yeah, that's pretty good against us. And dismember my Bomat Courier with all the cards under it. Yep. Okay. That'll be good for later to discard, I guess. I think we're just going to play Magus of the Moon. So if we plus Chandra, that's 1, 2. We have 2 mana left. So maybe I just play this and get the Obosh to hand. Obsidian Charmaw, that's the 5 mana 4/4 dragon. That card is awesome. Love that card. Alright, so we play Obosh. They can block one of our critters. We could just Fury this out of the way. So we play Obosh, Fury that out of the way, and then that's 2, 4, 8 damage total. Yeah, looks like lethal to me. Let's see what they reveal. Cavern of Souls. Okay, turns out our deck is a little bit better when we double the Blood Moods against against Eldrazi-tron. Good to know. Wondering if we should bring in Wear Tear, because or maybe even just bring Prismatic Ending back in. Because yeah, Chalice on 1 is really, really good against us. Yeah, they do have Karn plus Wishboard. I guess that's good enough. I don't know. Yeah, that makes sense. Ukard, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you for the support. Decent. All right, let's draw Blood Moon on top. Go for the turn 2 Blood Moon, please. Uh, that doesn't do it. Needed that last turn if we were going to do that way. Get rid of the expedition map. Hey, the real Gaiba, thank you so much for the raid. What were you playing? Cute emote, by the way. Ooh, 18-hour stream of Modern Pioneer and SPTQ and sealed prelim. Damn. That is some dedication there. 18 hours of streaming. So impressive. This is coming from someone who has never even broken double digits. So that's really cool. There's the chalice. Woof. Walking ballista. I'm pretty sure they can get wastes because this is a basic land card. Whereas Beseiju, for example, says a card with a basic type, a basic land type. So with Path, they can get wastes. With Beseiju, they can't. Yeah, yeah. With Magic cards, every single word is important. And that often gets me in trouble because sometimes I don't pay attention to every word. All right, have a nice sleep, and thanks again for the raid. Should have gone. Oh, okay, yeah, I would be able to do that. Okay, we could path the walking ballista, but they still get to kill the Ragavan. I think we just attack. This way they have to use the walking ballista. Okay. I mean, if you were going to do that anyway, why not block the Bomat Courier and then activate the Ballista to do 1 damage to Ragavan? That way you don't take 1 point of damage. Well, I mean, it's not like I've been playing perfect, so I shouldn't have too much to say about an opponent that might not be making the most optimal play. I think that we're probably going to be losing this one anyway, because I kept a hand that didn't have Blood Moon in it. Woe is me. Hmm. That's a good point. Yeah, I should have passed the Reshaper, then I could get the card off of from the Fury on the Thought-Knot Seer. Because if I drew a spell here I wasn't able to cast, Thought-Knot Seer was going to be able to take it. Dismember. Oh, nice. Um, I guess we can trade our Bomat Courier for their Construct. So it'd be so much better if we had 1 mana. Oh well. Seasoned Pyro next turn with 6 mana, so we'll be able to hopefully find a moon. We've gone through 20 cards so far, so odds are we should hit a moon soon. So we're going to get 3 draws, 1 for turn plus 2 for Pyro. All the moons under the Bomat Courier, probably. Would have been nice, you know, if we could have hit the moon before... Ooh, Basilisk Collar? That's troublesome. Alright, let's go moon. Come on, Moon. Give it to me. There we go. Found the Blood Moon, finally. Hey, Mengu! Thank you so much for the raid. That is huge. So, how did your stream go? Yeah, we finally found the Blood Moon. Hey, everybody. Hello, everyone from Mengu's chat. We're, just playing a little bit of Modern Leagues here. We're playing an Obosh deck. I call it Blood Courier. Got 4 moons in the main, plus 4 Magus of the moon in the side. Played against Ad Nauseam and won because the opponent disconnected. Oh, that's sweet. I know some people don't like that, but personally, I really enjoy when someone like disconnects. If they, like Alt F4 or something, I think that's kind of funny. So we are still like potentially in some trouble here. They can still do stuff. They have their wastes. They have a lot of mana. So we're not like out of the woods yet by any stretch. Thanks for the follows, everybody. Yeah, Karn would be a problem. Another lightning bolt. When did you ETron? Was that like a breakfast thing, or is that like something you have for dinner? So close to just kill. I guess we kill the Matter Reshaper here, and then swing in for 5. Well, there are so many decks that exist in Magic. I think there's always going to be some deck that people just absolutely hate, whether it's Tron or Dredge or Hexproof or whatever. All right, put them down to 2. What can you do? Oh, they put the frowny face in chat and concede. All right, Blood Moon, let's go. I'd say this is good enough. It would have been nice if one of these couriers was a monkey, but it is what it is. Oh, another Urza deck. Wonder if this is going to be good. Come on, land on top. All right, we got one more chance to find a land. Yeah, they were playing ETron, which is something that was quite popular for a while, but has gone out of favor recently. You don't see it quite as much because you. Oh, yes! Good draw there. You don't see Tron as often anymore because of Beseju, I believe. At least that's got to be part of it because Beseju will not let you get wastes. So if you're going to play a Tron deck in a Beseju world, you might as well be able to get a basic out of it. And they scoop to the Blood Moon. All right. Well, if 4 Blood Moon are good, 8 must be better. Cardboard Connoisseur. Thank you for the follow. All right, so what are we going to do as to the rest of our sideboard, and what are we going to take out? I think we can take out, like, Fury and Unholy Heat, because unlike the Eldrazi Tron, we're not going to have a lot of early creatures to deal with. And then maybe we can bring in some Wear Tear and Path to Exile. Ah, yeah, me too. I am a fan of Blood Moon. I like to be able to play a magic card, Blood Moon, and then have the control player at the other side of the room just spontaneously nosebleed. Yeah, Blood Moon is giving your play points a hard time, huh? All right. Do you play Yogg with Blood Moon? I do not. Although that has become the style lately. People are playing a one of Magus of the Moon. Oh, this looks like really good. This is a great hand. We'll keep it. Turn 1 Ragavan, turn 2 Blood Moon. Both a fan of Tron and Blood Moon? Wow. So Blaubear, how do you deal with that dichotomy, like that tension where you like Tron and Blood Moon? That's intense. Come on, Ragavan, do your thing. Get me that treasure. Little monkey. Thanks for the follow. Don't be scared of the young wolf, monkey. Alright, where is it? Oh, I was sure I had a young wolf emote. There it is. Don't be afraid of the young wolf. There's no young wolf today. And a Magus of the Moon. All the moons. Our friend Ragavan is doing a lot of work here. Do we go for the Blood Moon or we go for the Magus of the Moon here? I was just thinking about that, Blowbear. Because the Magus of the Moon, like, if they have green mana, they're going to be able to get rid of this Blood Moon. But the Magus of the Moon, I think they're actually going to have more difficulty taking off the board. Yeah, we'll go for the Magus this turn since we just got it, and I think that it'll probably have an easier time sticking on the battlefield. And then we can play like Blood Moon's subsequent turns if we so desire. Hopefully my opponent isn't too aggravated by my slow play. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Um, a lot of different things they could do there. They're just gonna scoop to Magus in the moon. I guess it's fine. Imagine having a bunch of judges whispering in your ear all the time. What would they be whispering? A bunch of random rulings? Oh, there's Ragavan. It's like Memento Mori in the ears of Roman emperors. Nice. John is the best conductor. Miss Trigger Buddy. So is there a set time, or is it just when they feel you taking too long? It's sort of like both. If you just kind of sit there for a minute, they'll probably say something if they see that. But generally, it would be more like your opponent might ask a judge to come to the table and just watch the pace of play. Like if they believe you're taking too long. Fish tore another card up? Jeez. I hope it was his card. Another Bomat Courier. So do we just go for double Courier this turn? Or do we put down a Darcy? You know, the thing is, Doc Bats, it would be incredibly difficult to implement the chess clock in live play because priority is passed so quickly and so often. I mean, of course, Handsome, what would be the point of having a timer if you can't write in it? Yeah, it was pretty close. I decided to play the Darcy so that we'd have a chance to attack with it earlier. And then also potentially to get the Delirium triggers. Ooh, Ragavan. Okay, Bolt on the Ragavan. So we got 3 card types now, just missing Sorcery or Artifact, Planeswalker or Enchantment. Unholy Heat. Okay, so we got the Delirium now. Smack for 3. Yeah, they could have waited. Unholy Heat post combat. They would have taken 2 damage instead of 3. Seems like a mistake I would make. Ooh, Murktide. Well, we could Fury, Exile Fury, Lightning Bolt the Murktide, play Bomat Courier. Feels like the best thing we could do. Use the white mana to play the Bomat Courier. So that if they kill the Bomat Courier, we can sacrifice it and get that card. Now that's a really good draw for them. Expressive Iteration. Oh, they exile Counterspell? Wow. Okay, that's really good for us. Light up the stage is sweet. Let's see what we hit. Get done with the Bugbear. Another Expressive Iteration. Wow. Holding a Counterspell for sure. Getting pretty close to wanting to crack this Courier. The thing is, like, I also kind of want to put Obosh to hand, so I could potentially, like, we can't really Lightning Bolt crack unless we have a land under there. We could go Lightning Bolt them, crack the Courier, play land, put Obosh to hand. Yeah, I'm pretty greedy on the Bomat Courier, so being able to, like, potentially draw more cards is really sweet. And Drac is like, do it. I think we can get 4 cards out of this. Nice. Fury's not going to be much help. Let's get that 4th card. Blood Moon. It's not going to be too helpful against them, but we got Light Up the Stage. That's pretty good. Well, we got Blood Moon and Blood Moon, or we can play Obosh. Or sorry, yeah, we can put Obosh to hand, I mean. Yeah, it does. Blank the Den of the Bugbear. Oh, there's Ragavan. That's pretty good. They're going to be able to cast just about anything they find here, so really hoping they flip a land. Nice. No free draw for them. They're really looking for that removal spell. Don't think they found it, because I don't think they would have let us go to combat if they had. So that puts them to 2. Ragavan isn't going to be able to block us, but they could potentially find something good off the top of our deck. Again, they hit land, pulling land off the top so we don't draw it, and they get nothing out of it. And they scoop. Good pressure. Alright, so I don't think Blood Moons are the way to go in this matchup. Let's put those to the side. Ah, okay. Handsome with a quick answer. Yeah, and that makes sense too, right? Because otherwise you'd just be 3 mana, steal your land all the time. So we're playing against a Murktide deck, so I like the idea of Path to Exile. And then maybe we'll just bring in some Soul Guide Lanterns as well to take out the Blood Moons. Because, yeah, I've seen, you know, like, someone taking, like, Aether Vial or stuff like that. Yeah, thinking alike, handsome. Think we're gonna go like this. I don't see too much value in the other cards here. Well, that's an easy mulligan. Let's get rid of that. Not happy with it, but we'll keep it. I haven't really thought about the Mardu Triome. I mean, we got Monkey, so we can potentially get 3 or 4 colors just from the treasures. And we draw another land. Unfortunate. I think I probably just go get Mountain here. Since we're not playing Blood Moon, I don't really need to worry so much about my white mana. I don't think they're going to play Blood Moon against us. And we can pull another land out of the deck here so that we don't draw it later. Watch, like, the ultimate turn of events, they play Blood Moon against us. We are locked out of the white cards in hand. Ooh, this could be good. Oh, wow. They miss on lands and they don't have a cantrip. This could be GG. They really need to hit land this turn. Sure. Okay. Oh, good draw. Now I can play the Chandra +1 Unholy Heat the Ragavan. I thought I was going to have to like Prismatic Ending the monkey, but no. Unholy Heat off the top. Okay, they found their land. Still in it. Well, +1. Light up the stage. Find Fury. but we don't have any red cards in hand. Let's play the Darcy. And Prismatic Ending the Monkey. Put that to the graveyard. Pass back. And let's put that on the screen so I don't forget I have access to it. Oh, that's a really good find too. They probably already have a Murktide in hand. And they find Scalding Tyrant, so they're right back into it. Oh no, Unholy Heat kills Chandra. I was kind of counting on that Chandra mana to be able to play the Fury. Alright, come on, land on top. That's close, it's pretty good. Could dash the Ragavan. I think we dash the Ragavan rather than using it to cast the Fury to kill their Darcy. Maybe we can find a removal spell on the top of their deck. See if their deck treats us any better than we treated them. Well, I mean, we take it off the top of them, so they don't get that as an option, but we don't have the mana to play it, so womp womp. I guess we could put Obosh to hand and then Fury kill this. I think the difference was like the Fury was in exile and we were about to lose it. I think that's what might have made it worth it, maybe, because it wasn't like a card in our hand and we were about to lose it. Another Ragavan. Don't mind if I do. Just keep casting monkeys forever. Too bad. Maybe I was supposed to crack a Sunbaked Canyon just in case I drew a land there. Oh, that's how they get back into this game. Oh, that's a good draw. Huh. Just have to hope that one of their last two cards isn't Lightning Bolt, I guess. Oh, that's bad. Bad news there. Hey, glad you're enjoying it. I really thought we were doing well there with the opponent missing land drop after land drop. Guess we have to Unholy Heat the Murktide. Play. I guess we can draw a card first, see if we hit like Lightning Bolt or something. Another expressive iteration. Oh, it's only their third. Thought it might have been their fourth. Yeah, Murktide is really something, huh? Oh, no choice, must block. All right. Good game on that one. Yeah, unfortunately, if we aren't able to take advantage of Blood Moon, our deck is a little bit weaker than I would like. We really do lean on the power of the moon. Good enough. So they use one bauble to take a peek at my top card. Probably have a removal spell for Darcy here. Come on, let me hit you for 1 damage. Let me get that 1 damage in. Come on. Ah, too bad. So we could Lightning Bolt them, light up the stage, but then we our shields down to Ragavan. So I think we're just going to pass the turn. Oh, maybe I should have just got Obosh there. Yeah, should have got Obosh. Could have waited a turn, and then shield would have been down here with the iteration. Yeah, I think we have to play the Lantern. I do have Delirium. Yeah, that's true. We can Unholy Heat a small Murktide. Oh, there were four. 7/7. Okay. We would have been punished then. Bomat Courier. Oh, they're gonna gain control of it. That's interesting. I definitely don't want to sacrifice it. Ah, okay. Put all cards exile the Bomat Courier into their owner's hands. Cool. Yeah, I don't think the opponent's going to be sacrificing it, considering they have 6 cards in hand. Gotta discard your hand to sacrifice it. But yeah, I was definitely wanted to double check there. Like, what? How does that work? They're not going to be able to put my card into their hand, are they? No, Watsy thought about that and put the right words on the card. Bunch of 5 mana cards in my hand and 4 lands in play. This is not the way. Getting beaten up by my own Bomat Courier here, folks. Almost time to get that thing off the field. That's a 5/5. Too big for Fury. We do find the land, though. So we can play Obosh and then try and Fury the Murktide. Although they have 2 lands up, they probably have Counterspell up, huh? Neat. Love it. Pretty sure they have Lightning Bolt here. So we get a 2-for-1 with the Obosh. Or we can let them take a card off the top and get a mana. They already have a ton of cards available. I think we just take the 2. And they peel land off the top. Nice. Think they're going to steal the Bomat Courier here. Ooh. Fury plus Bolt gets rid of Obosh. That's a good one. Get double Lightning Bolt. Let's get the Fury out of the way. Oh, okay. Good thing we drew 2 Lightning Bolts. Hit 6 here. We have nothing to do, and I'm way down on time on clock. Get a little bit of F6 value. Unholy Heat kills the Pyromancer. We get some tokens from it if we don't draw anything good here. Oh, another Murktide. And we don't get anything. Oh no! Murktide, why are you so strong? Alright, let's find Path to Exile off the top, I guess. Well, I guess that blocks. GG's. We'll keep this. Playing against Burn. Feel like I'm getting a little bit of lag here. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, Mengu gave us a raid earlier, and a lot of people stuck around, which is really great. Ooh, Chandra. So if we Ragavan dash, we only have 2 mana. I think I would rather just play Chandra and light up the stage. Don Val, thanks for the follow, friend. Yeah, I think it is a Searing Blaze. I think they were holding it for Ragavan, and now they're going to use it on Darcy. Oh, they might use it on Swift Spear. Yep. Just more damage, right? And to the graveyard. +1. Let's see if we can level up this Darcy. That's another creature, so we're going to miss. But we'll be playing these next turn. Thank you, Chandra, for the mana. They go down to 12. Oh, Lightning Helix! And a Skewer puts me to 5. And they still have 3 cards in hand. We're probably dead. So what do we need? We have creature and sorcery. We just need instant. Yeah. It's probably the thing to do is dash Ragavan. Get a Rift Bolt. I think we did. Obosh Charm puts me to 1. Any other thing. And that's it. So Rift Bolt costs 3 mana. We only had 2 available. And Suspend specifically says you can suspend this from your hand. Finally get to bring in Blossoming Calm. Could bring in a Wear Tear as well. Yeah, that's one of the things I learned that I think specifically from Light Up the Stage, because I was briefly playing one of Light Up the Stage and Burn, and yeah, there's a little bit of tension with Light Up the Stage and Rift Bolt. One land hand. Don't think we can trust this one to get there. Another one land hand. Okay, we'll keep this. We have Blossoming Calm. Get rid of Den of the Bugbear and I think Fury. Yeah, I was mostly thinking about Eidolon and then, not giving them a land with it. Come on, give me a land. Damn. We're gonna be stuck forever. Oh well, at least we get Blossoming Calm this turn. That's a pretty good response. We get the land we were looking for. Nice. Find another Blossoming Calm. What a draw. Oh, not going for me. Going for Chandra instead. I mean, I guess that does play around Blossoming Calm. But that's 6 damage that Chandra just prevented. That's pretty big. Does mean we cannot attack with Den of the Bugbear, but we get Bomat Courier, and we'll attack for 5. And I'm going to hold up Blossoming Calm instead of taking a damage to put Obosh in my hand. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. First off, Blossoming Calm. I have Hexproof. And then we're going to sacrifice the Bomat Courier. Cool. Blossoming Calm is super good versus Burn. So someone was saying, what was it? Frasier, you're saying the Path to Exile probably be better than the Wear Tear? Because, yeah, like, I agree with you that we are essentially only hitting Eidolon with this card, whereas Path to Exile has a lot more targets. I'm not a huge fan of Path to Exile in this matchup, but we're taking out 4 Blood Moon, so we got to bring 4 cards in. I mean, we could potentially play Soulguy Lantern to cantrip. That's what I was doing in the first round. I had Wear Tarian for the Eidolon. Thoughts on Mana Tithe? Really, really fun in a deck that plays Crack the Earth. Can I just play 59 cards, please? We could play one of Blood Moon, so they can't, like, play Helix. Oboshian. Ah, that's funny. That's true, too. Thanks for the help with the boarding there, friends. I know, like, it kind of seems silly. I'm just figuring out the last card that I want to bring in, but boarding is really important and is not easy. Friggin' Eidolon. I think we have to kill the Eidolon with the Unholy Heat. Pyromancer. Dash Ragavan would have been a pretty good choice as well. I'm trying to stem the bleeding, but I really need another card for that. Woof. Burn doing burn things. And we are missing on land again. I think we're gonna die. Goblin Guide is supposed to help us hit lands. It's been doing nothing. Nothing of the sort. No lands in the top 10 cards. Ah. And another Eidolon. Ooh. I think we're dead. Eidolon, I'm pretty sure, kills us. Because we're just taking, like, we can't really do anything here. I can play Bomat Courier, take 2 damage, and they can attack into it. I'm pretty sure we're just toast. So yeah, just missing on lands every turn. The Sunbaked Canyon doing us damage. And then also not having access to Blossoming, what is it called? Blossoming Calm? Anyway. Maybe I should have mulliganed that hand there. I mean, they had the Eidolon to block the Bomat Courier, right? So maybe before that, we could have dashed the Ragavan and went for something, but at this point, we're just too far under the gun. This game's already over. Give them the GGs. But I mean, that's what Burn does, right? They put you under a tremendous amount of pressure, and we didn't have any room to navigate that game.